So, I wanted to talk about dysphoria. So, dysphoria is something that I had never experienced until, well, recently now, a couple of weeks ago. I I started my transition when I was 16, 17, but I knew already I was transgender when I was 15 or 16, around that age. And during that time, I had never had any sort of dysphoria. I had a complex with my body, but it was the typical complex people have with their body, like example, a little bit of stomach fat, flabbiness in some areas of your body and all that, but never a strong dysphoria when it came to my gender identity. So, a few weeks ago, I had my first breakdown of dysphoria, and it was because of my chest. Now, I don't have my operation. I'm planning on getting it, and I am going to be on the waiting list around November or December of this year. And the operation here takes 4 years. Now, the reason why I got such a huge hit in the face, basically, was because I was supposed to have my operation this year. What happened is that last year I left Canada, and because my dad wanted to come back here to Spain, and I decided that I wanted to come back with him because he would be happy and it would be the best for him and for the family. Also, I have known already that I am going to get my operation at some point. I just have to be patient and wait. However, I did not know that the wait here was going to be 4 years, and it's just in my area that it takes 4 years. So, of course, I started seeing some of my friends getting operated, people I follow on Instagram, Tumblr, and other social media getting operated, and they seemed just so happy, and here I was having to be put on a waiting list again, knowing that I'm probably going to get my operation when I'm around 24, 25, and that just really broke me down. So I also decided, you know what, and I talked to a few friends, and I decided to make a Eukarine account and for a fundraiser for my operation, because I decided, you know what, I need to try something. If I can make the operation faster, I want to try to make it faster. Maybe I must get it within the year or two, but just try, and I decided to do that, to just give it a try and put up a fundraiser. Now, if it will work or not, I don't know. I kind of hope it does, because obviously my dad is the only working family member. I try to work as much as I can, but where I live in Spain, finding a job is extremely difficult because I live in a very small city that you could almost call a town, actually. And it's just no jobs opportunities, to be honest. And to be honest, the operation is quite expensive as is, and I do prefer him to save up the money for my school than for the operation I know I'm going to get at some point, thanks to the public healthcare system. They would pay for me, basically. So I started getting really depressed. I had a big mental breakdown. It was so big that I wanted to isolate myself. I didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was going to block, well, not block, but basically disconnect myself from any type of social media. And I talked to 2 or 3 of my friends, and kind of calmed me down. We decided to do the Eukarine thing, and one of the comments that my friend made was, do you think you truly will be happy when you get the operation? And that made me think. It made me think, and I realized that, yes, it would definitely make me happy. I really wanted. It would make me a lot more happier. However, like I said in the beginning, I have always struggled with my image, like how I look, my body type, and everything, because the body type that I have right now is not the body type I want. So those words she told me really stuck in my head, and like, well, for sure I'll be like 90% more happy with my body, that's for sure. But I decided that for the time being, I should try to make myself feel better. So here it comes. How can you make yourself feel better when you're suffering from dysphoria? Well, work out. If you don't like some parts of your body, and you miss improve them, in a healthy manner, then go ahead and do it. I, for example, decided to go on a very strict, not necessarily diet, but exercise routine. Not over exercising myself or anything, but just to keep up, a healthy exercise routine to get the body type I want. Because, and for next summer, because the summer has already ended, for next summer to have the ideal body type that I want and to be more comfortable with myself. I have a muffin top, a little bit of stomach, and I don't really like it. I've never liked it, and of course, the muffin top, as they say, is the most difficult part of body fat to get rid of because all the fat is like stuck together, while the other fat usually is like more dispersed and it's easier to get rid of. Stomach fat, when it comes to towards the end of it, is so clumped up together, it's extremely difficult. But I decided, hey, I want to do it. Also, it helps with my scoliosis. I have scoliosis. It's not severe. It's barely anything, but it's enough for me to be in pain all the time. So helping up the muscles of my back, my lower back specifically, like doing abs and any other exercise to enforce the muscles of that area helps my health a lot. So not only am I doing it to improve my self-image that I desire, but also to for my literal health, for my scoliosis not to get worse. Also go swimming, and going swimming was a big step for me, considering that I don't really like showing my body, you know. And I started swimming lessons, well, free swimming. I basically do it and do whatever I want. Last October, and it's been really good. My scoliosis has gone better. Like when it comes to pain levels, it's gone really better. Really, yeah, it's gone better, and I truly do enjoy it. It was a bit difficult first because, well, the changing rooms are, divided, guys and girls. I obviously have to go to the women's side, and it was not very comfortable at the beginning for me, but I figured out times in which there would be almost no people there at the dressing rooms and the swimming pool itself, which was awesome. And also, it gave me a little more confidence to be there because most of the people there were old people. Now, here's the thing with my image is that I'm very androgynous looking, and the type of clothes I wear or how I look in the day can really make somebody question my gender. So obviously, sometimes when I went inside the dressing room, I would have the typical old people looking at me with a strange look, and then after I would come out from the dressing room, they would realize, oh, hey, um, yeah, that's the body of a female, huh? You know, but I just got used to that, and I got used to going to times in which there was like nobody there, which was pretty awesome. And there was somebody would be like one person, and the time I got into the showers, that person would be gone, and then the time I went inside to like put on my clothes, that person would be gone or almost finishing. So it was perfect timing usually, all the time, and it still is. And I decided to that I want to get to a part of my life in which I'm comfortable with my body to wear more clothes that I enjoy wearing. Like example, I usually like wearing tight fitting clothes. Not too tight, but the normal. You put it on, it kind of hugs your body a little bit. I really enjoy those clothes. I've always have, but I've never really had the confidence to wear it. And now I start having more confidence to wear them. The only thing is that the binder sometimes doesn't really allow me to because it shows a little bit of bulge because it's just so much the binder can do. but still, it works, and I'm pretty much happy with it. And I started getting more confident too with wearing tight sports bra because obviously, because of my scoliosis, wearing a binder all the time adds a lot of pressure to my lower back. Therefore, I can't really wear it all the time, and the only times I will wear my binder mostly is during the summer because I can't really put a lot of things on my body. And when I go outside, with friends only, like if we're gonna go out drinking or if I'm gonna meet a new group of people, that's when I usually put my binder on and dress well basically too. But on other days or when I'm gonna go teach, also I always wear my binder. But if I'm not, if I'm just gonna go outside or I'm just gonna hang out with friends like usually always hang out with, and we're not gonna do anything special, I always put on a tight fitting sports bra and a baggy shirt like I'm wearing right now, which is not exactly my style, but I have to do what I gotta do, and I've been having more confidence in that area when it comes to wearing my sports bra. Because before I had to wear my binder all the time, and that just was giving me a lot of pain. And wearing my sports bra now has given me a lot more a boost of confidence. I even went to a water park this year with that sports bra because I just used it as a fucking bathing suit, and it gave me so much confidence. I wasn't very intimidated. I was pretty okay with it, and it just made me. And also, a lot of people were questioning why a boy was wearing a sports bra. So that made me think about a lot of things actually. But yeah, I wasn't intimidated at the least. Probably at the beginning when I took off my shirt, but that lasted like what 2 seconds, and that's it. And to be honest, I can say that this year I've improved a lot when it came to my self improvement, my self image, when it came to basically accepting my chest. And then I just had a really bad breakdown because months and months of seeing my friends and people I follow get into operations and seeing that, yes, how happy they were, yes, was a constant reminder of me, thinking to myself, this could have been you this year, this could have been you this year, now you're gonna have to wait until you're 24 or 25. But I decided that I just had to give it time, and I know I'm gonna reach that goal at some point, and I just have to be patient. And if I can make the process faster, it will be even better. So, what can you do to fix your dysphoria a bit? Try not to bottle up your emotions towards it, because I think I have always been bottling it up, my problems towards my chest. And from bottling it up so much and not talking to anybody about it, even ignoring it myself, it just made me explode and have a miserable 2 weeks, 3 weeks, almost a month of depression basically because of it. So if you're feeling a little bad about it, talk to somebody about it. Like, it can help talking a bit. If you have a counselor, talk to the counselor about it. It can help. Wearing baggy clothes, wearing tight sports bra can help. Just make sure you're not, you know, making your health bad. Even like sports bra, like have a time limit use. Like with the binders, they have a time limit of using them. Like usually when I'm around, like I don't wear my sports bra all the time. I only wear it when I'm gonna go out places for a few hours, no more than 4 hours, and then I'm back home and I just like switch bras basically. Improve your mental health. That's another thing. Like make your mental health a lot more stronger. That can help. Like if you wanna improve your physical appearance, if you want a certain body type, go for that body type. Each person's to their own. And most importantly, you have your friends, you have your family, and you have a support system. Make sure you have a support system. A support system is the best thing you can have. And if you don't have one, look for one. Like, there's always the internet. There's probably places around your area or near that will have a support system to support you in whatever you need when it comes to your dysphoria or your transition as is. And remember that not everybody has dysphoria. Like, I have never experienced dysphoria until now, and again, I noticed I was transgender when I was 15 or 16, and the dysphoria came to me now when I'm 20. So it was a huge gap. Like, again, I probably was ignoring it, but it took a long time. And some people are perfectly fine with their body how it is, and some people are not, and some people want to improve it. I, for example, am going to improve the parts that I can improve. I'm going to improve myself physically and mentally. Get the body type I want, and surprise myself next summer, and see how far I've gotten, you know? And at least be happy with the body type I have by then, and keep improving it. And maybe, hopefully, then I won't feel as bad with my chest as I do now. And I just have to be patient. I know I'm gonna get my operation. I know it's gonna take some time, but just remember that wherever you are, there's always an opportunity. Hopefully, you have the resources to get what you want. And remember that if you want it, you're gonna get it at some point. You just have to be patient and trying to improve yourself and talk to others if you need to. And that's about it. I'm gonna leave the link to my You Caring down below in the description box. And if you guys would like to have a look, please go ahead. It would mean a lot to me, even if you could share it. And I hope this video, I guess, helped. And at least, if you feel identified at some point, if you feel free to comment. So we must have a little chat about it. Anyways, see ya.